Okay, so I'm directly going to my lips. I'm going to take this Organic Harvest lip balm, and it's in the shade of strawberry, I think, or sorry, flavor of strawberry, I think. So I'm going to apply this all over my lips. And when I used this product, like in the starting stages, I didn't really love this product. Like there's no moisturization and everything. But then later on, I really loved it. Now I'm directly going with the primer. I'm going with the Whitetone matte primer. Because I'm with oily skin, I'm going with a matte primer. But if you're from a dry skin type, try to go with a dewy primers. I'm going to take a little bit of the primer back of my hand. I'm going to apply this on the areas where I really need a primer. And I'm not going to apply this all over my face. The areas where I really need a primer, I'm going to apply this primer and I'm going to blend this into the skin. In fact, I'm not blending this, I'm just tapping this into the skin. Here is my mirror. So after applying the primer, I'm going to take this Me Now Contour Cream series. So basically, I don't really love this, but yet it's going to expire very soon. So I'm like, let me use this. But yes, it gives a good coverage, but yet I am not in love with this product. It gives a good coverage, I would say, but then somehow it didn't work for me. But yet, we're going to make this work for today's look. So I'm going to take this particular shade with my hand and I'm going to apply this under my eye area and upon my lid. So this makeup look is something very different when you compare to all other makeup looks of mine, and I'm sure about it. And so I'm going to apply this around my mouth also and around my nose. I know I look like a joker right now, but then it all will be sorted in a while. Like blending is the key for the makeup. So chalo, let's blend this out. So I have a sponge with me and I'm going to blend this into the skin. More for the amount that you're paying. So for the amount you're paying, it will give that coverage and it's worth it. We are taking this Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. I'm in the shade Classic Beige. So I'm going to apply this all over my face right now. I'm taking a blender again and I'm going to blend this into my skin. And don't forget to apply the foundation to your neck area. And for me, I don't generally forget just because my face is lighter than my neck. So I don't forget to apply foundation on my neck. And so if you forget, what I want to say is you should apply it on your neck. Because I shouldn't look like, you are wearing a high coverage makeup and all, of course. You know that you're wearing a makeup, but then, you know what I mean? Concealer, and of course I'm not applying this concealer too much because before applying the base I applied my concealer, like that contour cream wala from Me Now. So that's the reason I'm not going to apply this concealer too much on my face. I'm going to blend this with my blender, of course, and you can use whatever tools you have with you. It's no matter what tool you have, just blend properly. And of course it needs a good tools, but then you can make it work, man. You can make it work. Just think it's possible, and there is nothing impossible if you think it's possible, na. So think everything is possible and you gotta do. Applying the concealer, I'm going to take this CoverGirl Easy Smoothers Compact and I'm going to apply this all over my face. And so according to your skin type, take your quantity of your compact, you know what I mean. So if you're from an oil skin type, try to take a little bit too much, means no, because this is winter, so you can't take too much of compact. It can make your look cakier. It can make your look cakier. Wow, that's a sentence. So try to use very less compact even if you're from an oily skin type. Of course, dry skin people, you know what I mean. So now let's get into the eye makeup. So here for eye makeup, I have the MAC 6 Intense Eye Seduct. So basically this is a MAC wala eyeshadow palette. So it never lets me saying that you should just use a MAC palette. No, you can use whatever palette you have in your hand. And see, the shade that I'm using here is something that shade will be present in every eyeshadow palette. So that's the reason I pick up that shade. So first of all, let me go with the transition shade. So for transition shade, I'm going to take this particular shade and use it as my transition shade. And transition shade is very important when it's coming to eye makeup. Eyeshadow. Now we are going with the main eyeshadow. So the main eyeshadow that I am taking for this look is this black eyeshadow. So black eyeshadow will be presented in every eyeshadow palette. So this is one of the major color or very important color that will be presented in many of our eyeshadow palettes. So that's the reason I'm going to take this particular shade and I'm going to apply this with my finger itself because I don't know, I can make this work with my finger. So if you are a beginner, then try to go with a brush, whatever you like, just go with that. The black eyeshadow to my both eyes. So for my right eye I applied with my finger, but for my left eye I used a brush just because I feel with the brush I'm getting the good pigment at a time when it compared to my finger. So now let's go the inner corner wala step. So for inner corner I'm going to take the shade again from this MAC palette itself. I'm going to take this particular shade. I'm going to apply this at my inner corner, like very light, just to give the shade. I'm applying this, it's not to show up, just for the shade I'm applying this to my inner corner. Basically now let's go with the another palette for our lower lash wala shade, just because in this palette I'm not something is not working for our lower lash line to the dress that I'm wearing. So that's the reason let's go with the another palette. So that palette is available on Instagram store called Makeup Store Beautiful. So without any further delay, let's get that palette. This is the palette called Etude House Blend for 4 Eyes. And I'm going to take this particular pink matte shade. I hope you remember this palette. I used the same palette for last year pre-birthday vibes also, and I started this pre-birthday vibes with the look using this palette. So I'm going to apply this to my lower lash line. I hope the camera captures this one because I'm not too sure, because I'm applying very lightly, like with very light hand I'm applying this one. So keep that in your mind. Even if it didn't visible on camera, sorry, I can't do anything because this look needs a very light-handed wala shade, and this shouldn't show up like I'm wearing a pink wala eyeshadow in my lower lash line. It shouldn't show up that, but just applying to the lower lash line to give that canvas to our face. Our regular mascara, CoverGirl Professional Mascara, and I'm going to apply this to my upper and lower lash line. As I'm not using lashes here, I'm applying this to my both upper and lower lash line. So if you are lash line, no, lashes. So if you are using lashes, then it's okay. Like falsies, it's okay. Even though you should coat that with your mascara. That's really important. You just can't leave that. So for blush and highlighter, I'm going to take my LA Color Sochiki palette. I'm going to take this particular shade as my blush and this as my highlighter. And I'm going to apply the highlighter with my hand and blush with this brush. So this is an Hello Kitty brush. This is some local wala brush. So this is not any branded brush. So I'm going to apply the blush. So I'm a blushy person. So you can't stop me while wearing a brush. Like, oh my god, I really love blusher. Like, wow. So I'm going to apply this at tip of my nose also, because to give that cheeky glow. And if you can apply blush to your own areas that you need. Like, but I really love to apply to my tip of my nose. Few people don't apply generally. So many people think blush means just applying to your cheekbone area. You can apply it to your tip of your nose also. It just depends on your favor to your makeup, so, or justice to your makeup. So you could see that I'm applying the highlighter to the areas that I really need to apply a highlighter. So now the last step but not the least. So today I'm going to take this NY shade Super Matte Wala Range Mate 23 Hot Hazel is the shade name. So basically you could go with nudes, pinks and reds. Like nude reds is the correct shade, I would say, because at least for my outfit. Because I'm wearing a black outfit today, so that's the reason. These are the lips that will suit to that outfit. Hope you all loved this video. If you didn't, please do click the like button, share, comment and subscribe, and open the bell icon. To see you all next time. Till then, take care. Bye.